You have modified surveillance report. Do you want to disclose the description? No. I say no because I don't want to. File name Super Savvy. I'm sure they're going to say it's already open. Probably not. And you create a password for it. I don't want. I could create two. I could delete it. Let's just say password 01, right?
Does it need to have a capital and lowercase and all of that?
They won't allow me to set up another one
Uh,
because I already have one set up in the same in the name. I don't know why they should though. Alright. So that's it. So it's set up. But you're gonna have an extra step to set up your general ledger. And I would suggest your general ledger to be, let me see what I have. Company, chart of accounts. And you could add accounts as you see fit, okay? So this one does not have reimbursable expenses. So you just go in, let me start over from the top. What you could do is when you settle it up, you could accept their general ledger. Because what you do, they're gonna ask you type of industry. You say real estate. Then they'll say, okay, these are the accounts you use in the real estate industry. Accept it.
Okay.
You set up.
Okay.
Okay? They're going to also ask you if you want to set up your bank feed at the same time.
Okay. And it's a yes.
You could say yes and go through it and set it up at your bank.
Okay. I've
Okay.
done that before. Yeah.
You've done that before.
Yeah. I remember I linked the old one. Yeah.
Alright, then when you go through the process, so now you set up, right? You have QuickBooks ready, there's no transactions.
Yeah.
Right? The first thing you want to do is enter your bank accounts.
Okay.
Okay? Maybe so you go in company. You can write this down if you want
He's actually videoing, so.
to. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you get a company chart of accounts.
That's the
Right.
very first thing I do.
Yes, that's what you're gonna do. Okay. Now you go to the chart of accounts, you see something like this. You go to account at the bottom, and you put new. Click on new.
You go where?
You go to the bottom here, account.
Okay.
Account.
Account.
Yeah.
Click on new.
Okay.
Then you say, okay, you look here.
Experience.
It's a bank account.
Okay, bank account. Okay.
Continue. I always like to name it the name of the bank and the account number.
Okay.
Okay, so you say Navy Federal, and it's where's the account number? 5470. Okay,
Last four.
so that's your bank account number. All right, save and close. You could go through all this stuff, all the checks, and you want to do the tax mapping. It's an asset accounting, so there's no tax. You know, it had nothing to do with tax. But you just put cash, okay?
Okay.
And you save and close. Set up online services to save time. This is what I was telling you about. Set up bank fee.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. But it would give you it in the setup.
Okay.
But eventually they'll ask you. They just asking me because I did not set it up.
Okay.
That's why they're asking me again.
Okay. You had to do that because the bank statement is not connected. That's why you created the Navy Fed bank account chart of account, right?
I just created it to show you it,
Okay, cool. All
to show
right,
you how to do it.
okay.
And it asks me again if I want to do it, but it would be in the setup.
Yeah,
And if I had said no, it prompted me again. So now here's maybe February, right?
okay.
So I look at my bank statement. This is not the first bank statement. In the setup, it will allow, when you set up the bank account, it will ask you if you want to set up a bank account. And then ask you the beginning balance.
Okay,
You could put the beginning balance there, or you could do it here.
okay.
Okay? But it's the same thing. So I set it up here, right? Let me show you this too. My cursor is all over this next one.
So will this go
I will not
retroactive?
import I will not import anything you said.
Will it go retroactive to
Well,
past
no,
months?
no. The bank may go retroactive. Okay? So what I would do, I would set it up first, import the information, and see how far it goes back.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And get the bank statement for how far it goes back. Then you're gonna have to reconcile the bank statement every month.
Okay.
Okay?
So when you say go all the way back, meaning from the day we opened the account?
I don't think it will go all the way back. You could try it. It might go back for 1 or 2 months.
Okay.
Because we opened it this year.
Yeah.
No,
But
we're
if
talking
this guy
about,
didn't change his password.
because we have 2 bank accounts that we use to pay expenses. This one, and then we stopped in the middle of March and opened a new account just for expenses. So we have 2 accounts that where, activities, transactions were taking places.
Right.
Well, set up both
Okay.
and see if you could import the transactions. Now, Bank of America, Capital One only go back 3 months. I know that for sure.
Okay.
This bank right here goes back like 2 months.
Okay.
So they may not go back, but see, check.
Okay. So if it doesn't go back, I have to go in there and set it up?
Well, yes. You come here and set it up like I set up this one.
Okay.
Now, you could start from the beginning of the year. Get all the bank
That's our goal.
statements.
I have all the bank statements.
Right. So get January. This is which one?
That's January, right?
Is Jan?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's assume that that you weren't able to import anything. And you set up your account. The first thing you do now, you go to company, make journal entry.
Company major.
Make journal entry.
Okay.
Make general entry. Okay.
And you see if it comes back?
I'm trying to get it easy, see if we can do it. Let me pause it. So there's no deposits for this month.
Yeah, January was slow
More
for real estate.
expensive.
Okay. Barring that is not imported. So January is not imported. We're going in the assumption that January is not imported. Alright. So we go, the first transaction is 934. Credit adjustment transaction, cash app, all. Now what is this 934? It's coming in.
Okay. Yeah. Cash app.
You don't have to record it because it's in and out.
Yeah, it might have been a payment to Joseph.
Alright, we don't have to record it. This second one, payment to Joe Martin, you said it's an expense
That's the guy that
reimbursement.
usually makes phone calls.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So-
think that's what it was. We
It's an
put the
expense,
money
it's not an
in.
expense
expense.
reimbursement.
It's an expense.
It's an
All the
expense.
stuff is expense.
Okay, and he makes cold calls.
Phone calls,
We
yeah.
paid him out of pocket. That's what that 930
So
was.
it's business development or something like that. What do you guys
Business,
want?
we
Marketing
put it at
expense.
marketing expense.
Yeah,
What kind of
just
expense?
telemarketing,
Marketing.
phone calls,
What
telemarketing.
do you want to call it? Advertising or promotion?
Marketing.
Business development, marketing?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to banking, No, there's various ways to do it. Okay, I'll show you all the ways. Go to banking. Okay, write check.
Banking, white check.
Right.
It's not a check, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, click on write checks. See the account comes up. Whichever account it is, you choose that account, right?
Okay.
Okay. That's why I say I always put in the number.
Okay.
So I identify, it's easy to identify you. Okay? You press tab, and the date of the transaction is 0102. Okay? And Joseph Martin. Just follow the prompts, okay? He's not in, you could do a quick add,
Okay.
or you could set him up,
Okay.
okay? I would set him up,
Okay.
all right? And he's a vendor,
Okay.
okay? Click OK. Why I would set him up? Because I want to put in his tax settings,
Okay.
right? Very important.
Yeah. There's a video going on. Yeah.
It's very important. You put in his vendor tax ID here.
Okay, we have it, right?
Yeah.
So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, whatever.
And in some instances, that could be the person's social, right?
Exactly. Is either social or is
Or tax ID.
tax ID. And you click on this, eligible for,
Okay.
it's 3 numbers first, right? 1, 2, 3. Then 2 numbers,
And then 4.
and then 4. And click eligible for, very important, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
That's very, I can't stress enough how important that is. And that's 304 or 504.
So you need to enter all of which one?
The second one.
504.
Then you put in 504. Okay? There's you might want to put in his address too.
Okay.
I'll show you why. Okay? You can put in a memo, payment for
Call.
So anyone we pay to is considered to be a vendor.
yes.
Anyone whose services we buy.
It's a customer.
Okay.
Okay.
Huh? No, hold on. Vendor, customer, clarify.
Okay, the vendor is somebody that you're buying stuff from.
A service, as in.
A service, of goods or services. A customer is somebody that's selling you something.
Like for example,
No,
customer.
not selling you. The vendor is selling you, but the customer is paying you.
Someone that's
Okay.
paying us, right? That makes
Right.
sense. That makes sense.
And then there's employee or order. You could put it as order and then put a description, but the customer will default to all the settings.
What about Staples, phone like Comcast, all those other.
Those are vendors.
Those are vendors.
Okay.
Someone we're buying a service from. They're
But
not
you're right.
paying us,
You
we're
paying
paying
them.
them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody that's paying you. They're a customer of yours.
Okay.
So
For
let's
example,
say-
a customer will be Mr. Dix, because when we sell their house, they're paying us the commission.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Okay. So Joseph Martin is a vendor.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not reimbursable expenses. What do you say it was? Marketing.
Marketing.
Marketing is not in the general ledger.
Okay.
Okay, see the general ledger comes up here. It's not in general ledger. So what do you do?
Create one.
Set up. You just hit tab and it says set up. You say okay, and you set it up. It's an expense. See, advertising and promotion. It's one example. And now, if you want a bulk advertising and promotion, your marketing, your advertising and everything, right? What you can do is make it a sub account. okay, of advertising and promotion.
Sub-account. Got it.
Okay? I'll
makes
show you what
sense.
that does. Right?
So you have a broad
Tax
category of
mapping.
marketing.
Tax mapping. I don't know that you want to do this because it's going to put too much pressure on you. So this, you got to be very careful on what you do. The tax mapping for advertising and promotion would be on your schedule C. It would be on your schedule C.
If my phone dies, you're gonna wanna.
It's about to die.
It's on low battery, but I think I'm fine for now.
I would not even worry with that because you make a mistake, then it screws up everything.
The subcategory piece.
Huh?
See
You
why
mean the
I did not
subcategory
want
piece?
to-
No, the tax line mapping. Don't worry with that.
Okay.
That's
I didn't want to put anything in there.
Tax line mapping.
Yeah.
Don't mess with that.
don't mess with it. But this is you could put it to sub-account advertising promotion. And I'll show you what that does.
So subcategories is
You
fine.
can copy this description. And what this does, this appears in the check and this appears in the general ledger.
Okay.
Okay? So you save and close. Or you save and add a new one. Alright? In this case, we'll save a new. Okay? It tells you that the date is probably, it's in excess of 90 days. So don't worry about that. The next one is
Okay. So
$14.99.
So
you
just
got your one example, right?
yeah, just keep repeating
Right.
it.
But here's the thing. That's after a while you got the bank feed, so you wouldn't have to be doing this.
Right. So that's my question. What you're showing is manual input.
Manual
At a
input.
certain point, once the vendors are
They wouldn't have
listed
to
and the
do this.
customers are listed,
have
all
to
the
do this.
transactions would automatically be categorized?
Yes,
Go into
but not
the-
automatically.
No,
When
you have to
download
go
You
in
manually,
and
yeah.
you would go
chart
save.
of account,
Yeah.
and then put it where you want
Where
it
you
to
want
The
be.
it.
entries are
Right.
automatically
The-
downloaded.
the-
You just
right,
have to
the entries are
manually
downloaded,
match
then
it
you
up
manually assign
to
it
categorize it.
exactly.
That makes
So
sense.
let's say
Okay.
this was already uploaded in the
You
system,
wouldn't even worry with it.
and then I'll go into the chart of account, like you said earlier, and
No. Let me show you this.
that's what I wanted to see.
Banking, bank feed center. This one is, it's such a bad example because there's only one transaction that is in it. Click on transaction center.